The most common and illustrative example of survivorship bias comes from the US Navy trying to add effective armor to planes in World War II. If you had armor everywhere, the planes would be too heavy. So they hired a group of statisticians, including Abraham Wald, to collect data about where returning planes had been riddled with bullets, and it looked something like this. Initially, they were like, shit, these planes are getting hit in the wings and fuselage a lot, and the commanders wanted to reinforce those parts of the planes. But old Abraham was like, wait a sec, this data only comes from the planes that actually make it back to the airfield. And the planes that didn't make it back were likely getting shot in different places than the surviving aircraft. So he recommended reinforcing the parts of the plane that in the data appeared to be unscathed, like the engines and this part of the tail here. And he coined the term survivorship bias as the tendency to focus on data that makes it through a filter and ignore what doesn't make it through a selection process. Another example is people say, look at Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and the Zuckbot. They all dropped out of college and they're pretty fucking rich, so you should do that too. But that ignores the thousands of people who dropped out of college and didn't become rich tech CEOs like yours truly.